Hello and welcome to my channel. So thanks for stopping by, I really appreciate it. And today we will be playing some ranked Starcraft 1v1 as Zerg. I am currently silver ranking, slowly working my way up the ladder. And I'll start this again once I cut through the loading scenes. Alright, so here we are. It's Zerg versus Random, which is a little unsettling, and he is a gold as well. It is also on Orbital Shipyard. This map's not too terribly bad with the in-base expansion, but let's see how it goes. Now the issue with Random is I don't know what I'm playing, so I will have to do likely an early scout, which is not something I'm used to, but we'll see how that ends up. I will probably be going for a standard Roach Ravager as my initial setup, because that is the build I am more common with at this state of my career. And for this Roach Ravager, I like getting an expansion at 17. Pretty standard, but I find that is a great timing, especially if against Terran. And then you get your Overlord at 20, or 19 rather. And I like getting a gas first, and then quickly into a spawning pool. Which requires 200 minerals, so I have to wait here for a bit. I forgot how slow Overlords are. Not even across the map yet. I will be getting my Overlord now as soon as this spawns. Now I'm not terribly good at Overlord placement, that's one of my issues. But, yes, so. Just continue droning up for the initial bit here. Eventually I'll be pulling all of my drones over here. Not all, but like 5. As well as starting the initial. Rallying both to their creeps. And then droning up this base. And when this is fully droned, I will be getting a Roach Cavern, as well as 2 evolution chambers. Looks like we are against a Protoss, which has 2 gates already, and a cybernetics core. Alright, leave this out here. So I'm going to still try going for the Roach Ravager. I might have to switch over to Hydras pretty fast. They're not very common, but I like them. I'm going to get 2 more drones, because I saw those double, or 2 more Zerglings rather, because I saw the double warp gate there, and they already have stalkers out. Now that this is full on gas, I will open on both of those, get out a Roach Cavern, double expansions, and actually start off a 3rd as well on low ground here. Now this is the risky part, and this might be a mistake, but we'll see how this goes. Now I'm a little low on minerals here, which is my issue for sending too many over to this base. And too much in gas right away, so I will likely start flooding it. And I'm missing my injects, so. Preferably you'd want this base still highly mined up. And I can see they're actually going for an early attack here with some adepts, so I need to get out some safety roaches. And pull both of my queens onto high ground. I am actually supply capped, which is not good. Just in case, I am actually going to be morphing in a spine crawler, and I have my initial army. Now I do have this third queen for creep spread. Need to pull back. Shit, that just finished. Okay, this was a mistake. I'm gonna have to lose that unless I can take a good fight here when these spawn. But I will keep droning up these in the back. Yeah, I'm a little unsure what to do in this ZVP. I am not terribly good at it. But that's the learning process of Silver. So I will try to secure that expansion again. Make sure they're not proxying. No proxy, secure expansion. And I will leave these out here. Now that I'm a little behind on my layer, and that third, not having that third is going to set me off a bit here. So I'm producing 3 more overlords. Going to send 2 zerglings off on this way for a scout. And 2 zerglings off on over here for a scout. And then continue droning up. Now I need this layer to finish before I can start my tier 2 upgrades, which is my major issue right now. And I have found Void Rays, which is so I need to pull all my queens in if they have Void Rays up, and I need to morph Ravagers. So one effective counter to Void Rays is queens because of their early attack. But they will likely try to fly into my mineral line. And Mutalisks, or not Mutalisks, Hydralisks are my other counter. Mutas don't trade very well with them, I find, so yes. We will actually be setting all of these to drone here, which is a risk, but hoping the payoff I can get back into this game. Now, do they have carriers up already? They appear to have zealots, which is not good. Now I'm taking decent trade-offs, not as good as I was hopes, and I'm going to lose a lot of these drones. However, he is going to lose those Void Rays as well. Okay, he won't lose the Void Rays, but that defense could have gone better. That was miss micro for me losing some workers there. And I should actually be attacking here out into them as they just pulled back. But I am not terribly skilled, as I have said before. So, actually with those spawning, we are going to push out with this. Hopefully pick off their expansion down here. And then continue droning. Now I tend to overdrone a lot is one of my issues. Yep, for example. Now I should get some crawler or some spore crawlers in the back here. And I will actually be morphing in a spore crawler too, in fact. I'm pushing out with this newer army. And I will be putting 2 more behind each of my bases. Now I don't know if this is enough roaches to do any real economic damage, is one of the issues here, because they do have that wall to get up, I have to get through here. However, we will be pushing into this. they do have a mothership core, so never mind. If I can pick off that mothership core, it's a lot better trade-off. Perfect. Mothership core down. That is huge. Now I should... Blinking in is not the right choice as a Protoss. I can probably do a lot of damage here if I do this correct. So I'm going to send out a huge army, and I win. So that was very sloppy, but actually turned it out being a victory here. I probably could have won that a little sooner with the counterattack, and he actually probably could have defended that. But sniping that mothership core, I think, was the major thing that put him off his game a bit. So as you can see, I am now division rank 28, slowly climbing. I think I was 50 before this, or like 40 something, so that is a huge gain. Performance, my unspent resources, as you can see, my average is quite high. That's what I'm trying to lower, and my supply cap was not well. But he was a gold random, so that is a plus. And yeah, the rest of this, my graphs, my resource collection rate, that was pretty standard. Workers active, he was actually ahead of me, or I was ahead of him, which is a nice. Alright, so that was pretty standard ZVT, or ZVP rather, not ZVT. I will be starting this up again once we're in the next match.